What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jeff Malicki. Welcome back to my play-along reactions video series, Playing Along Here with the Schmoedown. If you love movies as much as I do, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I bring you movie news, movie reviews, trailer reaction videos, box office predictions, and of course, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown play-alongs. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and then click the little bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. Real quick before we get started today, I just wanted to say that my thoughts and prayers are with everybody down in Texas that's affected by Hurricane Harvey. If you want to donate and give as much as you can, help those people in need, my charity of choice is Mercury One. Super easy. Donate. Text the word M1GIVE to 50155. That's M1GIVE to 50155. 100% of your donation will go towards the victims. There's no operating costs taken out of your donations. Everything that you give will go to the victims. Mercury One is a great charity. Again, no operating costs come out of anything that you donate. They hold yearly fundraisers to cover that. So every penny that you donate goes towards those in need. Fantastic charity. They're my charity of choice. Again, super easy. M1GIVE to 50155. Make your donation. Give as much as you can. A lot of people down there are really in need of help. So thank you in advance, and please give what you can. With that out of the way, let's get ready to Schmoedown. We've got a great team match as the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament rolls on. Today we've got Team Heroes, which is John Schnepp and Hector Navarro, going up Schnepp's former partner, Robert Meyer Burnett, and Mark Andreyko in Blofeld's Cat, part of the Lion's Den. As far as who I've got, I'm going to have to go with Team Heroes, only because I don't like Burnett's turn to heel. I don't like the fact that he's joined the Lion's Den. I think it could be a close match. I'm not sure. Navarro and Andreyko are probably the two strengths on the teams, whereas Schnepp and Burnett seem a little bit more focused in their knowledge as far as comic book movies and heroes and stuff like that. I think their partners, Navarro and Andreyko, are more well-rounded and bring a little bit more to the table as far as their knowledge. It should be a good game. Like I said, I'm going with Team Heroes. I'm not very confident in that pick, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead, grab your whiteboards. It's time to Schmoedown.
I need to point out that I was the inner geekdom champion until I joined the Four Horsemen. Whoa. And let me just say, since that time, I've lost twice. I lost to Navarro, I lost to Jeremy Jones. Why? Why did I lose? Because I was not on the Outlaws podcast. What has being in the Four Horsemen ever got me? I do not need you. I will rise on my own, or I will join a team that is worthy of me. Anyone, any team.
Oh shit!
I'm yours right now. Come and get it. Come and get the new
championship. No!
Help me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Help me.
Wait a minute. The Lions Den? What is this? The Lions Den is here? What the minute?
This is what I'm talking about. This is a team.
What in the
This
world?
is a championship group of guys.
I just gotta having some trouble with us doing our Collider Heroes as a team for the Schmoedown thing. Like, you're my friend.
Wait a minute, dude. We're 3-1. We're like in contention for a belt.
Like, yeah, there's different levels. Like, we're in contention for heroes.
Yeah.
For a belt, but we're not villains. Dig what I'm saying? Like, I can't be down. Like,
wait,
dude,
wait
you teamed up with Finstock.
Dude,
I mean,
what are you saying? I mean, we're heroes, man. We're a team. We did 4 of these things. We won 3 times. So.
I'm saying, like, right now, until you actually kind of come to your senses, like, Heroes, I'm dissolving it. I'm dissolving the team.
What better teammate? What kind of a hero? Who are you talking about? Who are you going to get? What, Inman?
No.
Hector Navarro?
Yes.
I'm going to come for you.
It's going to be a good
Team
match.
Heroes, Navarro, Snap, I am going to come for you. All of you. All the belts. I am going to dominate all of the Schmoedown.
All right.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Schmoedown. It's the Team League. And Mark, it is something of rivalries here in this next round.
Christian, this is the best rivalry of all time. It is good guys versus bad guys, heroes versus villains. Literally, who the hell is Blofeld and what is going on with his cat?
That's right. It is Team Heroes versus Blofeld's cat. That's right. The Lion's Den representing the Blofeld's cat team. Mark and Draco and Robert Meyer Burnett. How did this happen?
That is a formidable question, and it's an even more formidable team when you combine these two movie trivia powerhouses into one team. Christian, what the hell was the drama behind the scenes?
Oh, there's tons of it, because if you look at Heroes' record, Heroes has that one particular thing they were able to do. John Schnepp formed the Heroes team, and he was able very early on to maneuver like a baseball team, if you will, so he can mix and match. He was John Campy at one point played on the team, and then you had him, you had Robert Meyer Burnett and Schnepp together. They were 3-1 collectively. And then once Robert Meyer Burnett made the decision to join the Lion's Den, it wasn't the Horseman part of it, it was the Lion's Den. When that happened, Schnepp had had enough. Schnepp and Dagnino have had their problems in the past, and that was the last straw. He said, I need someone that's actually going to be a hero. Who better than Hector Navarro? And I also think it was a way to really stick it to Burnett, because you know the beef that those two have.
Oh, absolutely. The bad blood is boiling backstage, and it's about to spill out onto our main set. I mean, Heroes, a myriad of injuries, literally and figuratively, have plagued them in the past. This Blofeld's Cat Squad, this is an intriguing pussy.
Nice. What we're also, the thing is that you look at Finstock or Tom Dagnino in the Lion's Den, he's been able to, look, he's a for lack of a better word, he's a moron. But the point is, he's able to
bottom
somehow,
line, he's a loser.
He has managed the Patriots 7-0. They are 7-0 with 4 title defenses, and he's saying that he wants to get this new team, his team, to play the champions, to keep it inside of the family. That's the goal. That's the mission. But we're going to see if they're going to be able to do it today, because it's a tough team.
That's right, and there's been a lot of trash talking here in this match between the Heroes and the Blofeld's Cat. Here's a quick look.
This guy John Schnepp claims he doesn't like villains. I saw the guy shaking down like underprivileged kids at a comic book store earlier today.
I see this belt on your shoulder.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's the Inner Geekdom Championship belt, right? Now, who did you take that from? I can't remember his name.
Oh.
That's right. Robert Meyer Burnett.
That's right. Yeah, I did. That guy.
Okay, let me just tell you about this, all right? I mean, Team Heroes, I got kicked off my own team. We are 3-1. We are team contender for the title. I got kicked off my own team. I took Schnepp, I took Campia, I had to change up my own team, and I still won. You know why? I won those games.
What happened with Robert is he slowly became the villain, and I felt like I'm on a show called Heroes, and we're playing this game called Heroes, and I can't be with this guy who's talking all this mad, crazy, evil type stuff. He's sort of like, you know, what Harvey Dent said, you know, sometimes the hero is the hero long enough until he becomes the villain.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of our reign, and I face Hector Navarro one more time. And let me just tell you, that pipsqueak is going to be destroyed for a second time in teams by me! By me!
So John Schnepp came to me and asked me to join forces with him. And when John Schnepp, the sweatiest of all sweaties, asks you to do something, you step up. And that's why I did it, because John's my bud. John's my friend.
you know, any good serial killer doesn't acknowledge or humanize their prey. We're just going to go in, we're going to surgically remove them, and we're going to get to the championship with our other teammates. We're going to go up against JTE and Schneider, and whoever wins, it's going to be awesome.
We're coming for you. That's all I can really say about it.
But like in a nice way. Like, hey, we're coming for you.
Yeah. In a non-posturing, completely confident way.
Yeah, like we're going to win it. Hey, good luck, but don't.
Yeah. See ya.
We got it. See you later.
Maybe not.
Bottom line, heroes, you guys are losers.
Not as much screaming as I thought from Burnett, but there certainly was some. But it was the android. It was Mark Andreyko basically saying, you can be emotional. That's fine. I'm here to also help you out, win the game here, and go and play our brethren here in the Patriots, to play them in the spectacular. That's his goal. That's what he wants to do. Mark Andreyko, when he is on fire, is one of the best in the game.
That's right. That's why I like this combination of possibly combustible chemistry with Robert Meyer Burnett getting emotional and going 3 sheets to the win. Mark Andreyko has the calm, warm hands of a professional masseuse. He knows how to get movie trivia questions right, too.
Well, the question is how Schnepp and Navarro, how are they going to work as a team? We know we've seen them on the show Heroes together. We've seen them work together. They're both really funny guys. They both know a lot of stuff, but how do they work as a team? We're going to find that out today. I'm ready to go.
I am ready to go, but I care more about you. You already said you're ready to go. I guess we'll just introduce people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Division. Introducing
first.
Representing the Lion's Den. Making their Schmoedown Team debut. The Android, Mark Andreyko, and the Captain, Robert Meyer Burnett, Blofeld Cat.
There they go.
It's not Blofeld.
Oh, it's Blofeld.
Stavro Blofeld, the head of Spectre.
All right.
Okay.
Get over there. Get over here. Get over there.
Is it Blofeld or Blow Hard, Christian?
Blofeld's cat is here, the notorious villain from James Bond. Yeah, and now
screaming, yelling at everybody.
All right, so there you go. They are obviously coming out with the trench coat. That scared me more than anything else that Burnett did. The trench coat Dagnino had on, and Grace Hancock is just becoming more devious every time she hits the scene.
That's right, Andreyko coming out all business. Robert Meyer Burnett apparently raiding Wayne Newton's wardrobe from the early 70s to get here today.
And
that joke again.
Their opponents, representing Metropolis, Gotham, and Stark Tower. Ooh. They have a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat. Big John Schnepp, Hector the Nightmare Navarro.
Wow.
Team
These
guys. Gentlemen. Oh, there is. Look at him flaunting that belt right in front of Burnett. Just flaunting it.
In his face.
Look at that. And he's just rubbing it in, trying to get Burnett worked up. And I think it's working.
Isn't that belt about 70% yours, Rob?
Oh, yes, it is.
He's doing a little bit of a Wonder Woman spin.
Most of Heroes' victories.
Look at that.
Zeros.
75% of them are mine.
He just loves taunting. Navarro loves taunting Burnett.
And you should have carried him out on your shoulders like Master Blaster from Thunderdome.
All right.
I love that movie.
All right, here we go. There's going to be a lot of fun smack talk here between the teams. Look at John Schnepp knows exactly what he's doing.
These traitorous cows. My God.
Wow.
Traitorous cows.
Look
at our name.
Schnepp loves it. Look at Schnepp. He's eating it up. All right.
Sounds like a good cartoon series.
All right, the murderous cows are here, and we are starting to get into it. Round number 1, Mark.
Round 1.
In round number 1, you will hear a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question, nor is there stealing. Once you hear the question asked up here, please write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please show it to the camera at the same time you audibilize it. Keep in mind, 8 different questions, 8 different movie categories. Team Heroes, are you ready?
Yes.
Team Blowhard's Cat, are you ready?
We've been waiting a long time for this.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right. Schnepp holding up a Blofeld's baby. All right, there you go. All right. All right, here we go. Round number 1, question number 1. In the realm of action-adventure, Who plays as Dr. Watson in 2009's Sherlock Holmes?
That the Netflix one or the BBC one? Or
No, it was theatrically released.
Theatrically elementary show on CBS.
Crap, why can't I think of his name?
Theatrically released. And 5. 4.
Shit, the guy.
3.
Why can't I think of his name?
1. Pens down. John Schnepp.
Crap.
Upside down, please. There we go. But can you say it? Say it, please.
Jude Law.
That is correct. Mark Andrei.
That's
Jude Law.
correct. Hector Navarro.
Jude Law.
And Robert Meyer.
I didn't get
Damn
that.
it, I was
Ooh,
wrong.
you did not have it. Wow, so Burnett misses that.
He did know it was Jude Law. I'm glad he told us
I
that.
could
All right,
picture the
well,
guy. I just
okay.
could not
Your
think of
next
his name.
question comes from the world and the realm of comedies. And your question is thus. What 2014 comedy stars Seth Rogen and James Franco as journalists recruited to assassinate Kim Jong-un? You ever go to North Korea?
Only never.
No. never visited.
No. I wouldn't either.
The interview.
No, I would not.
5.
I am no Dennis Rodman.
4. 3. That's 2. 1. Pens down, Schnepp. And Mark Andrego.
The interview?
Correct. Hector.
Good timing, guys. The interview?
Correct. And Burnett.
The interview.
Correct. Schnepp.
The question mark?
The question mark is incorrect. So Heroes and Blofeld, that was the miss from Schnepp. So that actually got Robert Meyer Burnett off the hook there from the last
It's
miss.
hard to sit here next to this guy.
All right. Question number 3 in the category of dramas. What was the weapon of choice used by the killer that Michael Douglas is trying to track down in Basic Instinct?
I watched that movie a lot as a kid.
Yeah, but not for the right.
An ice pick.
It was an entertaining thriller. Right.
5, 4, 3,
A lot of pen throwing in this.
2, 1, and Hector Navarro.
I was going to write down vagina, but that would have been not in good taste, so I got nothing.
Well, you didn't say it either. So.
Nothing.
All right, and Robert Meyer Burnett.
That would be an ice pick.
That is correct. Schnepp.
Yeah.
A knife?
That's incorrect. And Draco.
Ice
pick. There you go. Blofeld's cat taking a 2-point lead here over Team Heroes.
Oh,
next one.
I want to give Navarro points for vagina so bad. I just can't do it. So our next.
You don't have enough vagina points to share.
I keep all of them for myself. Horror thriller is the next category. Who played Sebastian Kane, a.k.a. the Invisible Man, in 2000's Hollow Man?
Are you a hollow man?
I don't know. Is that a song
I
from the movie?
don't know. I never saw it and never
That's the
even
original
heard of
theme
it, so
song.
I
It was
don't
Soul
remember.
Man, I think, is what
3,
you're thinking of.
2,
C. Thomas Howell.
1, and Robert Meyer Burnett.
Kevin Bacon.
Correct. Schnepp.
Kevin Bacon.
Turn it upside down.
Kevin
and-
Bacon.
Okay, you had it. And Draco.
Kevin Bacon.
All right, Hector.
Common Bacon.
All right, he had it. All right.
Kevin
7-5.
Bacon.
7-5. All right. How I go? Category of fantasy sci-fi. What musician? I just heard Breanne Chandler say, ugh. What musician played the role of villain Fade?
Fade Routha.
Thank you. What musician played the role of villain Fade Routha in David Lynch's Dune?
Can you repeat that question, please?
What? That doesn't count. You don't have to. That does not count as one of
Andrego,
your
you ask him.
All right, hold on. What musician?
What famous rock musician portrayed the villainous Fade Routha in
Hold
David
on,
Lynch's Dune?
Let me do it again. What musician played the role of villain Fade Routha in David Lynch's Dune?
Don't
All
know,
right?
but
Fade.
And 5, 4.
hilarious. And I look
3,
like back bar across the
2,
screen
1.
rather than showing me
Schnepp
the question.
Fade. Sting.
Correct. Mark.
He wore a fetching blue Speedo. Sting.
Hector.
Bowie. Not right.
Oh, and Hector. And Robert.
And he said, I will kill him.
Sting. All right, so you got Blofeld's cat 9-6 here. 1 point with that Hector miss. 9-6 as we now get into the next category of
1980s movies. Movies released in the 80s. Your question is thus. What veteran actor played Bud Fox's father in the film Wall Street? Greed is good. Starring Pat Riley.
Mark Andreyko has missed yet, has he?
He usually throws perfect games.
5.
He's consternated here, though.
This is wrong,
4,
but
the
I.
answer is not Sting.
Michael Douglas.
3,
I think that's.
2, 1. Pens down,
I
Andreyko.
think that's wrong.
Cocaine?
Incorrect. Hector.
Michael Douglas?
Incorrect. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Martin Sheen.
Correct for 1 point. Schnepp.
Oliver Reed.
Incorrect. So R&B, the only one getting that one. All right, 10-6 after that one. All right, here we go. Next one, we have comic book movies. Comic book movies. What is the name of the individual that runs the Weapon X program in the X-Men franchise?
Oh.
It's a good job to have.
It is.
Ask me what I do for a living.
What do you do for a living?
I run Weapon X.
Yeah, that's
good line in a bar.
Good job. Yeah. But then you'd have to kill whoever you told.
Oh, you're an accountant?
5.
I run Weapon X.
I know
4,
this.
3,
I
2,
don't got it.
1. Pens down, and Hector Navarro.
You should have killed me when you had the chance. William Stryker.
Correct.
Well done.
Burnett.
Well, I just said striker.
That's okay. Schnepp.
Totally could remember.
Oh, wow. And Andreyko. You got
William Stryker.
Oh, wow. Look at that. What that was. I can't believe Schnepp missed that. 12-7.
Yeah.
12-7. And their last
Two
question
easy
here.
misses for
Comes
me
from
that I
the
should have
world
had.
of directors. These are people who've directed a movie. Ant-Man director Peyton Reed also directed what film that is about a champion high school cheerleading?
Huh.
Not any high school cheerleading, mind you. Championship
One. That's the whole point.
level. You don't go to compete. You go to win.
Bring it
5,
on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
Bring it on.
Correct. Schnepp.
I said get it on. I couldn't remember.
Andreyko.
What kind of cheerleaders did you go to school with?
Let's get it on.
Mark Andreyko.
Sexy song.
Bring it on.
Correct. And Hector.
The godfather of cheerleading movies. Bring it on.
Correct. So how about that? Both Andreyko and Burnett only missed 1 point apiece. That's really impressive for a debut for a team.
That's right. Blofeld's cat playing a lot more like Goldfinger than The World Is Not Enough early in the game.
Neither one of those movies had Blofeld's cat in it. I just want to point that out.
All right, so here we go now as we get to round number 2.
In
I went
round 2,
3
each
out
team
of
is going to get a series of
for
6 questions
the
from
Family
a
Action
movie
League.
category
3 out of
that is
8 was
on
my score.
that there wheel. If you don't like the category you spin it first, you are awarded 1 mulligan, at
Two
which point,
easy
whenever
misses. I
you
should've been
spin, you
5
must
out of 8.
answer those 6
Can't believe
questions.
that.
Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. There is stealing in round 2, and Blofeld's cat, you guys are in the lead. Do you want to show your claws now or defer to Team Heroes?
We'll go first.
All right, here we go. Big spin.
And Draco, surprisingly you're not letting Burnett with all that energy spin the wheel.
Big spin
is
big
in.
Spin here, and it's going to land.
You know they're looking for comic book movies.
Good luck, guys.
Action
adventure.
Action adventure. You're going to stick with
Well, it's
action.
actually stuck on the middle of the
It's
spike.
pointing
as
towards it.
action
It's pointing towards it. Action adventure.
We're going to spin again.
Spin again.
Spin again. They like comic books, you would think.
B-spin is
Yeah, well, no, I think there's a
know?
lot up there.
Good luck,
that
guys.
I think there's a lot.
I
that
think
Andreyko's
action
going
adventure.
for.
Maybe they're going to regret not taking it.
Classics.
Classics. I don't. This could be a strength for Andreyko though. So I don't think this is that big of a deal.
That's right. Right before we went to air and the competitors saw what the wheel was, Burnett's face lit up when he saw classics. This is like movies like Tango and Cash,
Right.
Under Siege,
Right.
the greats.
All right, here we go, guys.
If those are classics for you, we got bigger problems.
6 questions here, guys. 6 questions in the world of classics. Here we go. Question 1. Director John Ford's dramatic comedy, Mr. Roberts, marked the last feature film performance of what actor?
John Wayne.
5.
Multiple choice.
A. James Cagney. B. Henry Fonda. C. Jack Lemmon. D. William Powell.
William Powell.
Correct for 1 point.
Whoa!
Correct. All right, there we go. What is the name of the 1963 romantic mystery starring Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn?
Charade.
For 2 points.
Ah,
For 2 points.
they practiced that answer.
Remade by Jonathan Demme, starring Marky Mark, called The Truth About Charlie.
Good Lord. Here we go.
Sucks.
Number 3. Question 3. What classic Billy Wilder film noir was the basis for the plot in director Lawrence Kasdan's neo-noir Body Heat, starring Kathleen Turner and William Hurt? 5.
Team Heroes, guessing the strand.
Multiple choice.
A. Ace in the Hole. B. Double Indemnity. C. The Maltese Falcon. D. Sunset Boulevard.
Double Indemnity. No idea.
Double Indemnity.
Correct for 1 point. You're right. All right, there you go.
Negotiating their way through the
Total
tricky
guess
world
on
of
my part.
classics.
All right,
Whatever.
number 4. Number 4. Who played the Wizard in The Wizard of Oz?
Oh.
Oh, definitely multiple
Yeah.
choice.
All right. Is it
Short
A.
little guy.
Ed Wynn, B. Keenan
Frank
Wynn.
Morgan.
C.
No.
Frank Morgan. D. Claude Rains.
Was it Frank Morgan?
Edwin.
That's incorrect. The steal.
Can you give us the 4 again?
Of course. A. Ed Wynn. B.
Might have been Frank
Keenan
Morgan.
Wynn. C. Frank Morgan. D.
I'm
Claude
double guessing
Rains.
myself, but
Frank Morgan.
That's correct for 1 point.
All
Good
right,
steal
big
there.
steal there.
We totally knew that.
All right.
We totally knew that.
Number 5.
Totally knew that.
Question 5 for Blofeld's cat here. In which crime drama did Humphrey Bogart portray an embedded ex-GI who became trapped in a southern hotel by both a hurricane and a group of mobsters?
Key Largo.
2 points. That's big. Very big.
And Draco was just waiting for you to finish asking the question before he politely answered.
Your last question here in the world of classics. Who directed the 1960 historical epic Spartacus?
Stanley Kubrick.
For 2 points.
Oh,
There you
boy,
go.
what a
Oh,
way to
that's big.
close out.
That's big there.
They have a 13-point lead, but here comes Team Heroes. Go ahead and give that wheel a spin, Mr. Navarro. And that's a big
Spin is in.
heroic spin by
need
Navarro. Happy about his own
comeback here.
spin, celebrating with a fist bump. Will it be comic book movies? Oh, Christian, I like where this is going.
It's landing close.
It could be.
Oh, just avoids it. The 2000s. You guys can spin again or keep it.
Were you alive in the 2000s?
Children of Men, Minority Report.
Want to spin again? It's fun to spin again.
It is actually fun
Have
to spin
some fun.
again.
Spin again. Spin again. They're going to go for it, going away from the 2000s.
Will the thrill of physically spinning overtake what should have been the call to go with 2000?
No matter what we land on, I'll just remember this moment. It was fun to spin.
It was fun to
Twice.
I'll
spin.
just remember this.
Twice.
It might have been really
All
fun to
right.
spin. It might have been
You
fun to
got
spin.
comic
It was
Oh,
fun to
yeah.
spin. Comic book movies. They did it. It was fun to spin.
What
Yeah.
a job by Hector Navarro.
That is what Heroes with or without Hector Navarro, they've been able to do it. The Schnepp magic continues here as we get comic book movies.
See, whenever I play roulette, I just look away from the
Here we
wheel.
go. All right, so now
That is right.
Wow.
Remember,
chance to
kids,
come back here and avoid the knockout.
Comic book movies is the category, very fortuitously so for Team Heroes. Your question, number 1. Doctor Strange uses what form of magic to assist Christine Palmer in his own surgery?
Astral projection.
Give him 2 points.
There you go.
Give him 2 points. Not easy to use. Your next question. Which comic book movie had characters thinking that Earth was called Planet Houston?
Superman 2.
Give him 2 more points.
Team Heroes doing it again.
Team Heroes.
Doing it again, coming back, cutting into that lead.
They got their rally caps
Something's up with
on.
my
Your next
headphones.
question.
Lost
In
audio when I was ready
X-Men
here.
First Class, in what South American country does Eric find the 2 Nazis he's been searching for?
Argentina.
2 more points.
Hector and
For
Schnepp here.
comic book movies. It's
Man.
a category they want, and we see why so far. In the Avengers, Tony Stark is shown wearing a T-shirt featuring a popular heavy metal band. What band was it?
Five, 4.
Black Sabbath.
2 more points for comic book movies.
Hector Navarro here.
You know they
trusting
wanted
his gut.
AC/DC. They wanted to say AC/DC.
So 2 more here. 2 questions left.
Your penultimate question in round 2 comic book movies. What name was given to the superhuman created by Lex Luthor in Superman 4, The Quest for Peace?
Nuclear Man?
Nuclear Man.
Wow.
In order to get 2 points behind here and sweep the board.
I hate that I know that.
This is the last. In order to get to
That's an
1
awful
point.
movie.
1 point.
So bad.
Here we
Cut the
go.
lead to 1.
Wow.
Your last question in round 2. What is the name of the Ghost
Spirit of
Rider
Vengeance?
sequel?
Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
Wow.
We have
look
a
at that.
1-point
Huge
game.
1 point game. They cut it down to 1 point.
What a performance.
My
My
Lord,
gosh.
that was something else.
They got 2 points. That's a perfect round 2.
That was something else. That was a
Absolutely
perfect
flawless.
round 2 as we now get
Wow.
to round number 3.
In round 3, each team
That
is
was
going to give us
huge.
here at the desk a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Because Blofeld's cat is still in the lead, they're going to give us their numbers first. Each number corresponds to a movie category up here. The question value ranges from 2 points to 3 points to 5 points. Because this is the team format, each team must choose which competitor is going to answer the 2-pointer. The opposite member will answer the 3-pointer. You are only allowed to confer with your teammate on the 5-point question.
All right, Blofeld's Cat, you guys have the 1-point lead here. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
I picked 4.
16.
12.
4, 16, 12.
All evens. Bold strategy.
Team Heroes.
3.
15.
And 21.
Can't do that one. 1 to 20.
22.
Can't do that. 1 to
It's only
20.
25. 23. Jordan. 23.
1 to 20.
40.
9.
9.
9.
All right. So
All
3,
right.
15, and 9.
Better at reading comic books than they were in math.
It's
Chris.
too hard to be mad at them. Okay, so you guys, our heroes are going to go
I
first.
suck at
because
math,
they're
even
down
I
1
know
point
that.
In order to avoid the TKO, but all you got to do that is get your 2-pointer right, and that is in the category of Disney films. Who will be taking the Disney films for 2 points? Hector Navarro.
Yeah.
All right. Hector for 2 points. Which classic Disney character baked a gooseberry pie while singing "Someday My Prince Will Come"?
Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yep, that's your first
What kind
one.
of pie? Repeat the question.
Which classic Disney character baked a gooseberry pie while singing "Someday My Prince Will Come"?
I think
Snow White.
For 2 points.
2 points. There it is.
Took his time, answered it. Now it goes back to Blofeld's Cat.
All right. Blofeld's Cat in the odd position in this match of actually trailing Team Heroes. Your category, you selected number 4. That was a Robert Meyer Burnett call. The category is family films. Who would like to take it?
I'll take it.
All right, Burnett's going to take the
He's
2-pointer.
not thrilled about it. He's not
Here
thrilled
we go.
about the decision.
Here we go.
For 2 points,
Just throw it back to Heroes.
Mr. RMB, your question is, who played R.L. Stein
Jack Black.
in Goosebumps?
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Can we steal it?
No.
No.
Jack Black.
Yeah, that's correct, but they do not get the points for that. So it goes now. The 3-pointer now goes to Andraco. Andraco now gets the 3-pointer in order to throw it back to
Mark,
Team Heroes.
Mark Andraco, your category, you selected number 16, and quite quickly, that corresponds to horror thriller. And your question is, in 2009's hit film Zombieland, Emma Stone goes by the name of what Midwestern city?
What Midwestern
What
City?
Midwestern city?
I want to say Columbus, but that's not right.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is not right. We're looking for Wichita.
So it comes down.
Columbus
Wichita.
was Jesse Eisenberg.
It comes down now to this.
All right, and keep
we
in
can
mind,
confer, though,
right? Confer.
you may confer, and your question is from the world of the 1980s. 80s movies is your 5-point category, and your question is, in which science fiction drama does Karen Allen play a widower named Jenny
Starman.
Hayden?
Starman is
I
correct.
didn't even finish the
Starman
question, and
is
they
correct.
did get it.
All right, so 27-23.
Nice.
Now
Good
Heroes is basically going to be forced to answer their 5 in order to win, but
This
we'll see.
3-point question is a mere warm-up for what's about to come.
Right, so we're going to get to Heroes on 15 here. All right, guys. The question 15 goes to Schnepp. Schnepp, in the realm of sports movies. Name the 2 actors who have played long-distance runner Steve Prefontaine.
Are you serious?
Can I answer it even if it's not for points?
I got to name 2?
Yeah.
This does count in the world of fantasy.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep. Name the 2 actors who have played long-distance runner Steve Prefontaine.
I have no clue.
got one guy in my head, but I can't even think of his name. I'll just say Jake Gyllenhaal.
Can I answer?
You can answer. Go ahead.
Billy Crudup and Jared Leto?
Correct. You don't get any points for that, but you definitely
Both in
know
comic book movies.
All right.
Just saying.
That's the only sports
Billy
question I
Crudup
would
was
ever
the name
know.
of-
So, for the final question, 5 points
All right.
in the category of directors. Category of directors, who directed Shakespeare in Love?
It's the best picture winner, and I love it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Mark, the Android and Draco, and the captain, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Oh, bad sportsmanship there. And you know, the crowd might not be
answer-
happy about it. The answer was John Madden, not the same NFL broadcaster / head coach.
John
but
Madden.
What a performance by Blofeld and Hero. I mean, Hero's running through round 2 to get them squarely back in the contest. Blofeld's cat
Yeah,
was
they had
a little too sharp
fantastic
for him.
round
The answer
2.
was
Unfortunately,
John
it just
Madden.
wasn't enough.
John
John
Madden.
Madden was the answer.
Here you got a team
They
of losers. Boom.
But they came back and they did it. So now we're going to go back to Jen Sturger, who is with Team Heroes, and Grace Hancock with the winners, Blofeld's cat.
Hey, Schmoedown fans, I'm Grace Hancock here with the newest member of our team, the Lion's Den, Mr. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Well, thank you.
That was a very good game, you guys. You guys make a great team. That was a pretty close game. We got a little nervous towards the end there, but if they hadn't gotten comics, we would have absolutely slaughtered them. How are you guys feeling?
That's correct.
Well, I got to say, I feel great. I had 3 really bad singles matches. I think it threw off my game going after Hector Navarro as much as I did. My thinking was cleared in this game. I am so happy to have teamed up with Mr. Andraco here, who I've admired for many, many years, and I think we make a good team, and I'm happy that I was able, in my team match, to make a good showing for the Lion's Den.
Yeah, I thought this was it was a nail biter because I've been in rounds when I played this when you get ahead in the first round and you can never get smug. I even said to him, I said, we can't get smug because it can change on a dime.
Yeah.
And we did really well in the classics category, but there were a
Yeah, you
couple
guys
like
killed.
for some reason I didn't remember that Billy Wilder. I said Double Indemnity, but we weren't sure if Billy Wilder directed it, so we went for the multiple choice. And then they got the comic book category, which was like, oh god, of course they're going to catch up. Those questions were really in their wheelhouse and pretty easy. But then, as I've said since I've competed here, the wheel and the question randomizers, the great equalizer, they got a sports question, which was really tough. It's the only sports question I'll probably ever know.
We were all very impressed.
That's why I had to say it. I had to go on record of knowing a sports question. And then the director question, the 5-pointer, was a tough one because I knew the first name of that. I was like, John what? And I wouldn't have known it either. So all in all, it was a fun game. They're great competitors. I would have, if we had lost to them, it would have been a noble loss because they're really smart and they're really good at their game. And it was fun to play them. So I don't think anybody has anything to be embarrassed about. I think everybody brought their A game. And once again, it's the fickle finger of fate that decides who wins these things.
Well, look at you being such a gentleman.
Well, that's because we won. That's because we won.
I was thrown off Team Heroes. Schnepp killed me, took me off that team. Those 3 victories that they had, that was all me. That was all me. It was Campy and Schnepp, and then it was me. So let me just say, I will take just a little bit of pleasure that I get to take out Team Heroes. And if you'll just allow me, I got a lot of pleasure. So very much pleasure to defeat Hector Navarro!
As they said in Frozen, let it go.
Obviously, we're very excited to finally put this team to rest, and I'm super proud of you, and we're happy to have you, and that was a freaking great game.
Thank you.
It was a freaking
I'm
great
glad
game.
I did right by you.
Thank you. Me too. Guys, that was a pretty rough way to lose.
Wait, rough? That wasn't too bad. It was all right.
It was a rough way to lose.
Comeback.
Losing to Shakespeare in Love is not really
all
a
the
loss.
props to them.
I mean, it kind of is.
After round 1, I thought it was
Sports
over.
Question, though. It seemed to throw you guys too. Like, what happened that third
Not
round?
just
You guys
us.
were so confident going into that last round.
Yeah, I seem to get these multiple questions like Snow White, name all 7 dwarves, or name 2 or 3 dudes running in a sports movie that I could care less about. And I was like, one of them is like, I think it was like Dr. Manhattan. He almost played the Hulk, and now he's in the Justice League movie. Yeah, Billy something or other, and I just couldn't get him, and I would have never gotten Leto. So, you know, that's just what happens sometimes. I think Andraco did an incredible job.
I just listen right off the bat, John and I got to say, what a match against Mark Andreyko. Mark Andreyko really just won the whole thing. Mark Andreyko is so smart. He knows all of his movie trivia. We got no problem losing to the singular fighter of Mark Andreyko.
Yeah, the pure intellect and power of someone like Mark Andreyko, I have absolutely no problem.
But there were 2 men on the stage. And
What?
how do you feel about losing
What are
to
you talking
him?
about? There wasn't 2 men on the stage. It was Mark Andreyko, and he had like a prop or something there. That's all he had.
Yeah, there was a
Pretty sure that was
screaming
Burnett.
like some kind of
Pretty
cat,
sure.
a very loud cat or something.
Kind of screeching cat.
Pretty sure that was
thing.
Burnett.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of a
But
cat
you
or
did have a
something.
perfect round 2. How stoked were you when you hit comic books?
You know what? When Hector was like, you know what? It feels good to spin, right? And what did you say?
I said, I won't forget this moment that it felt good to spin twice, whatever it lands on, and then it landed on.
Yep. Totally looked away, like when I play roulette, when I feel like that big 21's coming up, I looked away, and then it was like, I hear people cheer, and I look over.
That's it. And it's like as soon as it landed on comic book movies, I'll be honest, they had such a strong first round that I went, unless we land on comic book movies and get each 2-point question correct to essentially catch up, they're going to win. And as soon as it landed on comic book movies, I'm like, all right, cool, we have a match now because we're about to get 12 points. I don't mean for that to sound cocky, but
You're like, oh, this round's in the bag.
Remember, we are called heroes, and that we completely aced every single question.
Yeah.
So what's next? So what's next for Heroes? You know, I know you guys are out of the tournament now.
I
but
mean,
what
with
is next?
we've still got an incredible 3-2, and me teamed up with a real hero like Hector. I mean, you see that he's got the Inner Geekdom Championship belt. He's not holding that because he's a villain or a loser. He's holding that because he's a winner. I'm not the greatest person on trivia. I'll be free to say it doesn't really matter to me sometimes. I try to have fun. I didn't care about these. Hey, it's a runner. It doesn't really matter. I try to have fun. And I had a really fun time playing with Hector. And losing to Andreyko, I got to stress, I have 0 problems with. It was a really fun, amazing match.
it's not often that you see a 2-on-1, but today you saw it, and Mark Andreyko just ran away with. I mean, he had classics.
Pretty much kind of took it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So good for you, Mark.
Speaking of this baby, are you a little bit nervous that Jay Washington might be coming for it?
Oh, I love Jay. No, I'm not nervous about it. No. No, because one time I saw Jay contest a question about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I'm still like, Jay, you were in the wrong about that. Like, no, it's cool. I'm not worried about it. No. all the love to Jay, but no, it's fine.
Oh, you guys are wonderful. We hope to see you back again soon, and, you know, best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
Hang on to that, baby.
It's a brand new day for Heroes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Right.
What a match this was.
Big
I
one.
mean, it was incredible to see Heroes with that perfect round in round 2, and Blofeld's Cat, they hung in there long enough, and really tough batch of questions for the losing team Heroes.
It was very tough because, look, because he just missed, they battled out about that family question.
Yeah.
Family, and had he hit that, it would have been more of an easier, it would have been easier of a win, but because he missed it, it went down to the wire, and it just relied on that last. That was a hard question there with Shakespeare in Love.
Oh,
but
man.
that's the way it goes.
If only Pat Summerall had directed it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this edition of the Ultimate Schmoedown Movie Trivia Tournament.
The Lion's Den just will not go away. And Team Heroes, this version of Hector and Schnepp, I don't think they're going away anytime soon. They were really good, 3-2 now.
Yeah.
Really good victory by the both of them. That's the best Schnepp's played in a long time.
23 points for a losing squad, and pretty high praise.
Pretty good. All right, you guys, make sure that you comment. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus channel. Check that out. Make sure you check out Inside Schmoedown every Thursday on Facebook. We have so many good matches coming up. And obviously, check out Mr. Josh Makuga Fantasy Update right now.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh Makuga here with your fantasy update. Cody Hall also here, struggling to hold all of the belts. Roka, are you sure you want all the belts? Are you sure you want all the belts? I don't think your shoulders can handle it. If Cody can't handle it, you can't handle it. I don't know. Cody looks kind of, he's not the strongest dude, but that doesn't matter. All right, we're post Blofeld Cats Team Heroes Team Tournament match. Blofeld's Cat, hands down the worst name in the league since MODOK. Where are these people coming up with these awful names for these teams? You need a team name that screams what you are all about. Exactly why my team has a name that it does. What you are going to get from Blofeld Cats going forward is probably a lot of points. Mark Andreyko knows his stuff. Robert Meyer Burnett is more bark than bite. If you have them in a single league, drop them. Their team may or may not move forward, but what I do know is that Blofeld's Cat really almost blew it there. They may not be the most Blofeld of a choice on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, but they may be entertaining. Cody, you need another belt? Yeah, give me a belt. Now that's all the belts. That's all. Sorry, Cody. We'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Ah!
All right. That was a better match than I thought. especially after round 1. Team Heroes with that amazing, perfect round 2. Great comeback. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for them to come back completely and take out Blofeld's cat, the Lion's Den, whatever they're calling themselves. You know, still, it didn't go the way that I wanted, but I really can't complain because after round 1, I thought it was over. So it is what it is. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. And a reminder, please, if you can, please donate. Text the word M1GIVE to 50155. Give to Mercury 1 to help out the victims of Hurricane Harvey down in Texas. I know a lot of my friends have been impacted. The communities that they live in have been devastated. So it would mean the world. Please give what you can. No, you don't have to donate to Mercury 1. That's my charity of choice. I mean, you can donate to Red Cross, Salvation Army, whoever. The important thing is that you just give. Again, my charity of choice is Mercury 1, and please text the word M1GIVE to 50155 to help them out. That would be awesome. Thank you so much as always for watching, and until next time, I will see you at the movies. Bye-bye.